Is it even possible that Amazon, somebody over at Amazon MGM Studios, is paying attention finally? Is maybe Mr. Jassy got some kind of an idea that maybe you should stop wasting money? I don't know, but I know this. Phoebe Waller-Bridge almost literally stole $100 million from Amazon with her last production deal. Worse yet, she's got a new one. What a hot mess, and we're going to dive into it, so here we go. Now, before we get started, just a quick reminder, please double check you're still subscribed to the channel, because whether this is your first time or your 1000th time of showing up here, I would love to have your business all the time. That's right, I do videos almost every day. I do live streams almost every day, so you're going to find plenty here, and a lot of it very informative, and some of it you will never have heard anywhere else. So please stick around, and while you're down there, hit the thumbs up button, turn on all the notifications, and let's just jump in. So, first and foremost, let's start with what's going on right now. What's going on right now is a great article by That Park Place and Marvin over there, who's doing a write-up about Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Took $100 million from Amazon in a production deal, delivered nothing, not one thing, and supposedly renews deal? How are you? Is there any way for me to get this deal? I will do nothing for you, Amazon, for $100 million. I will give you 6 years of absolutely nothing. Except maybe I'll give you some suggestions on how to redecorate the lobby. But it doesn't really matter, because here, with Jennifer Salke being gone, and I've had people suggest that part of this situation with Phoebe Waller-Bridge is that Jennifer Salke signed her into it in the first place, but that's another matter. She's gone. Amazon Studios, no more Jennifer Salke, no more terrible Lord of the Rings of Power, except that we still have 2 more seasons of that at least. Deal was for 5 seasons. We're going to get something. It's just not going to be enjoyable. Anyway, even with Salke gone, and with no more chances of a terrible 6th season of Lord of the Rings of Power, she handed out one last golden parachute. That's right, to Phoebe Waller-Bridge, or at least it's alleged that happened. She already raked in $100 million without delivering a single show or film. And yeah, you read it right. I read it right. Read it right here, over on That Park Place, that zero, zilch, nada, not, nothing, zippo. While the trades covered Salke's ouster last week, another executive exit that industry insiders have seen coming for months, one detail was conveniently missing. Her final baffling move is studio head, which is kind of just a make good deal, or probably just a, hey, I did you a favor, you do me a favor deal. According to Puck's Matt Bellany, Salke re-upped Waller-Bridge's sweetheart deal yet again, even after 6 years of zero output, none at all, and a failed attempt at reviving Tomb Raider, which I think would have been a complete and utter disaster. This is the same Salke who oversaw the $500 million disaster that was the Lord of the Rings of Power, which I'm going to keep mentioning because it's such a disaster. It hemorrhaged viewers and fan goodwill faster than Amazon could refresh its Prime Video. She also greenlit Citadel, a $300 million bomb, but somehow the most baffling of Salke's blunders might just be her unwavering commitment to Waller-Bridge, who has almost no talent whatsoever in any of the fields that she's supposedly good in. The original 2019 deal gave the Fleabag creator, which is the only thing that she did that I think is tolerable, and only the first season to be fair, and of course the Indiana Jones ruiner, $20 million a year for exclusive rights to her ideas. And again, nothing came of it. She must not have had any ideas, or none she wished to share with Amazon. And when the deal expired, she renewed it in 2022, and yet still nothing. And now, just before heading for the exit, Salke converted the deal into a non-exclusive first look agreement, supposedly for significantly less money. I would hope so. Translation: Waller-Bridge can now shop projects elsewhere, while Amazon still holds out hope that one of these years, maybe, she'll actually create something. Yeah, she probably won't. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be fair. There's really not much there. After Fleabag, I dare anybody to tell me, show me, where she made a significant positive contribution to anything. She's never done very well in her efforts at comedy, at least not in film. She was probably a huge detriment in the production of the last Bond film. And we know for a fact that Tomb Raider was going to be tainted with a lot of modern audience ideology that most studios now are trying to pin back significantly. I think Amazon may be learning from everybody else's mistakes. Do you know what I could do with $100 million? I could actually launch a mid-sized studio and produce, I don't know, 4 or 5 decent films and get them distributed. It wouldn't be that hard to do. A lot of studios start with much less money, and once you have your own finances, you go out and get other people's to fund your projects. That's just how it works in the movie business. And just having a place to make that all come together is basically all that you need. But sometimes you don't even need that. Anyway, even more eye-roll worthy, Salke told Variety that she has no regrets about the Waller-Bridge deal, calling it a long-term commitment. Were you dating? What was going on here? What kind of favors were exchanged? Because that commitment should have you committed, or at least exited, which just happened to you, Jen Salke. I don't know what you were thinking, but it wasn't clearly. Bizarrely, likening this particular deal to a holding deal, like with talent, where you hold on to a particular actor, except that nothing came of this, which most holding deals don't actually do anything either. It's unclear whether Amazon shareholders agree with that sentiment because, well, I mean, how would they know? The company is massive, and it's not like the studio's part is valuable in very many ways, and really not to the core business that actually keeps Amazon rolling. But what I love here is this particular quote. When we look at the long-term commitment to a creator like Phoebe, we're so happy now that we retained her. But why? For what reason? You got nothing. You lose. And for context, Marvin adds this: Amazon has spent more money holding Waller-Bridge than most studios spend for an entire season of television. That's a lot. Meanwhile, the projects she was attached to, like the Tomb Raider reboot, have either imploded or been completely retooled. And most likely that one's going to be rejected and just retired, adding to the re's there. Lots of re's coming out of this side of the equation. It's a case study in what happens when Hollywood executives care more about perceived prestige than actual results, which is the biggest problem in Hollywood right now. Waller-Bridge may have had a few Emmys under her belt, but so far, she's burned through Amazon's cash without delivering even a teaser trailer. And she's also, well, burned through any goodwill I had for her after the first season of Fleabag. So now we have a question, and I think one all of us can answer. With Jennifer Salke gone, how long do we have to sit on Phoebe Waller-Bridge? Or how long does Amazon have to sit on her? I don't know the extent or length of that deal. But do you think they should just walk away from it? Give her walking papers? Do you think she's going to produce anything worthwhile? Something that appeals to a wide audience? Well, I'm asking you, so let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. What do you think of Phoebe Waller-Bridge? On that note, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya for real.